Hey guys, it's your girl Peach So Fun, and I'm here with another video about friendships and about girls. And no, I'm not talking about relationships with your boyfriends or your girlfriends or your significant others. I'm talking about relationships with your friends or so-called friends. I just learned so much over 2024 when it comes to these girls, these friendships. I went through so much mentally, physically, emotionally with females, and particularly girls that I thought were my friends, different people that you consider your sisters. And I learned a lot, and I just wanted to share because maybe it could help somebody else. I'm a sweet person. I'm a girl's girl. I'm very genuine, very pure-hearted. I'll always help if I can help. That's just the type of person that I am, and my actions speak for itself. So if you know, you know. If 2024 has taught me anything, it has taught me to pay attention. I really kicked off the new year with a set of new goals. One of them in particular being wanting to be a better discernment of character. This is something that I actually prayed for. I prayed to God to give me the spirit of discernment, especially when it comes to people in my circle and people that I have around me. Please pay attention. I mean, to everything. Don't let anything go by, slide by. Oh, that's nothing. Oh, she just did that because it is. Oh, she's just feeling some type of way today. Oh, maybe I took it the wrong way. No, every little thing matters. If you feel it in your intuition, it's probably correct. Like, what you're feeling is probably right. Us women, we have an intuition for a reason, and I feel like we really need to trust that and put more trust in ourselves when it comes to our feelings and what we're sensing. Another thing that you want to pay attention to is what comes out of people's mouths. What are they talking about? How are they talking about it? Is it always positive? Is it always negative? How she treats people, how she talks to others. Pay attention to those you always hear talking about other people, especially if it's negative, if they're always talking shit. That's definitely a red flag, because best believe if they are talking shit about other people to you, I 100% guarantee that they are talking about you to other people. 1000%. All of these things can tell you a lot about somebody's character and who they are as a person. And remember, those who you hang around, you slowly become, unfortunately. So if you want to be a pretty bitch, surround yourself with pretty bitches. Surround yourself with boss bitches. Surround yourself with bitches that have motivation and determination, and they want to get money and they want to pop shit. Like, whatever type of shit that you want to be on, make sure that you surround yourself with girls like that. Number 2, pay attention to the bestie hoppers. And when I say bestie hoppers, it is kind of similar to like when we used to say homie hopping, like thotting and shit like that. I'm not talking about being a thought and a bop. Bestie hoppers, like you see this bitch with one girl, she calling her best friend one day. The next month, it's another bitch, she calling her best friend. You left confused, like what happened to the last bitch? It's like every other week, every other month, it's a new bitch in the picture that she's calling her best friend. Red flag. And definitely want to pay attention to the low-key sneak dissing / funny haha kiki jokes, throwing little shots here and there, borderline insults. I don't really know how else to say that, but bitches like that, you just gonna have to cut them off. These are not girls that are for you, that have your best interests. And the best thing that I could tell you to do is when you see that shit start, cut them the fuck off. Just be aware of the little comical shots, the little shots and the little blows. It could be funny to a certain extent, but when it becomes like a consistent thing and you expressing that, okay, bitch, chill out, or like you expressing that you're not really fucking with it and she's still doing it, she's a hater. Sorry to say, she's jealous, she's mad. Bitches be mad. Like, that's what happens. And like I said, snip, snip, ho. Pay attention to who has friends and who doesn't have friends. 9 times out of 10, there is a reason for that. That is something I would always just want to be aware of. Another thing that you want to pay attention to is what you hear about certain people. Like if you hear multiple people saying the same thing about a particular person, it's probably because it's true. So don't ever ignore what you hear. I am a firm believer on innocent until proven guilty. That just might be my fucking problem, bitch, because I'm always giving people a benefit of the doubt. Oh, maybe they didn't mean it. Oh, maybe it was an accident. And I'm not saying to just disregard that person or don't be friends with them because of what you heard somebody say about them. Obviously, you don't want to do that and look like a mean girl. So just take note, put it in your back pocket, put it in the back of your mind. Make sure that you're aware of it so that you don't look like boo boo the fool when the shit happens to you. And this is just a word of advice from me to you. Take it or leave it. This is just the way I feel about it. Is if you are gonna talk shit about another bitch, because I know how as females we like to, you know, get around each other, kiki and talk, gossip. We have our little tea time and all that. I always say, just make sure whatever it is that you saying behind the bitch back that you are willing to say to her face. If the time ever occurs, if somebody ever asks you, hey, did you say this about me? I want you to be able to, yes, speak up. Like, say that shit with your chest. If you said that and you meant that shit, say it. Don't get all scared and chicken out because now you're getting called out on some shit you said. Like, no, everything that I say or that you've heard me say about somebody else is something that I probably 9 times out of 10 have already told her. Or if I haven't told her, something that I'm probably getting ready to tell her. If she was to ask me about it, I could stand 10 toes on what I said because yes, I did say that shit and that's just how I feel. And last but not least, please do not ignore the shit that happens to people. And when I say the shit that happens to people, I am talking about bad things that you see happening to people and you always have to wonder like, damn, why is so and so going through this, or why is she always going through that, or why is she always going through just shit and just like heartache and fucking trauma and just bullshit after bullshit. Like the bitch cannot get a break. If you see somebody that's always in a negative pickle or always down, always depressed, like always just going through some shit and just fighting with themselves and fighting with everybody and fighting their demons, and yes, we do sympathize with these people, but if you're not gonna help them, avoid them. And you can love the person from a distance. I'm all about peace, love, unity, all that. Like, love you, Buki, but from over here, like, because you don't want any of that to rub off on you, because I promise you it will. It could be karma. You don't want to surround yourself with negative vibes, negative energy, nothing of that sort, because you don't want any of that shit to rub off on you. And last but not least, I know I said that like 2 times, but I keep thinking of shit that I just want to put y'all onto. I just want to put the girlies on. Like, I want to put y'all up to date. Lastly, this is something you could take it or leave it, but I always pay attention and observe and notice the girls that are gatekeepers. This is just from personal experience. But I have always raised an eyebrow at girls that don't want to put other girls on. Like, why, when I ask you, oh, where'd you get that shirt? Or where'd you get those earrings? Like, oop, I don't want to tell you, bitch. Like, like it's a secret. Like, always gatekeeping. I can't stand a gatekeeping ass bitch. Like, girl, it's never that serious. I love telling my friends where I get my jewelry from, where I get my weave from, where I got my boobs done. Like, I'm such an open book. I love sharing. I love getting put on to new things, and I love putting my girls on to new shit. But that's just me. To each his own. And to all my pretty girls, stay genuine, stay sweet, stay blessed. And if these hoes mad, if you make these hoes mad, let these hoes be mad.
In the party, he just wanna rump. Big boots in the bus, they plump. She a baddie, she know she a 10. She a baddie with her baddie friend. They like, I tell you, always stay hot. Oh, they mad cause I keep making bops. Oh, she mad cause I'm taking her spot. If I was bitches out hit me a lot. Like damn, she in her mood. Like damn, she in her mood. Like damn, she in her mood.